This was a carefully planned kidnapping. The victim was a 10-year-old girl named Natasha. The man drove her to a secluded location and locked her in a basement. The basement was not only hidden but heavily secured. The girl lay on the cold floor, as if thrown into hell. She tried banging on the door for help but no one answered. Eventually, she sat on the floor in despair, unsure how much time had passed. Then, the man appeared. He carefully made her sit in the corner, laid a mattress on the floor, and brought her food and water. The girl still hoped that the kidnapper might let her go, but the man ignored her and left, locking the door behind him. She stared at the exhaust fan leading outside and screamed, but there was no response. That night, the man remotely turned off the lights. This was her first night trapped in darkness and fear. On the third night, the man pretended to be a father and told her bedtime stories. He even turned on a nightlight for her. Before leaving, the girl suddenly asked for a goodnight kiss. Maybe she just wanted to feel some sense of security. Meanwhile, Natasha's disappearance made the news. Hundreds of officers searched for her but found nothing. Her mother was devastated, but there was nothing she could do. She was afraid that her mother would worry about her. Natasha wrote her a letter. She naively hoped the man would send it for her, but he angrily scolded her. Soon after, the police visited the man. They asked to search his truck. The girl had been seen by another girl when she was kidnapped, so the police were searching the entire city for his truck. When they opened the door, they only found a pile of junk. The officers unknowingly stood on the hidden trapdoor, making the man nervous, but they left without finding anything. They had no idea the missing girl was right beneath their feet. The man installed listening devices in the basement, allowing him to hear everything she did. Natasha was held captive for 183 days. To cope with the loneliness and fear, she started playing pretend by herself. She mimicked her teacher's lessons and even pretended to be interviewed by reporters. She dreamed of escaping. However, the man brainwashed her over the phone, forcing her to obey him completely. Once, Natasha smeared toothpaste and ketchup on her arm, pretending to have burns, hoping to trick him into taking her to the hospital. But her plan failed. To punish her, the man starved her for 4 days straight. 4 years later, Natasha had grown into a thin, emaciated young woman because the man frequently punished her by depriving her of food. One day, while reading, she suddenly noticed blood. She immediately realized what it meant and panicked.